So today we're in New Braunfels at Mayfair. This community is one you definitely want to stick around to see if you are thinking about the New Braunfels area. This is a master plan community. They are going to have lots of restaurants and even a Costco, commercial, all kinds of things in this neighborhood, as well as 4 different amazing builders. Let's get after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, like New Braunfels, make sure you tap the bell for notifications and subscribe. We want to make sure that you are getting those market updates every time they come out. My name is Katie Powers, and my husband Stephen Garza and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move into the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, we would absolutely love to hear from you. All of our information is listed right below, and Steve and I would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive into this amazing master plan community named Mayfair. Now this community is located right off Interstate 35. It is really conveniently located between San Antonio and Austin. So you're just south of San Marcos, just north of Cibolo and Schertz. It's North New Braunfels, but this community is phenomenal. We have Highland, Perry, Coventry, and Toll Brothers. These are some phenomenal builders in here. They have 2 different size lots, 50-foot lots and 60-foot lots. So there is a home for every budget right here in this community. Why don't we take a tour of it so you can see which home and which builder is best for you. Let's get after it. Welcome to this gorgeous Coventry model here in Mayfair. You have a great entryway with high ceilings. Now, this would be your garage. So keep in mind, this is their office space, but this would be your, this would be a wall. It'd be your garage space. Okay, so you have a great, I love this. This is different than what we've seen in any other build. So this is technically an office, but you can see you've got a hallway to come into it. So it's not right off that hallway with the doors where you could get some distraction. You get some privacy over here. Of course, you could add a door when you're building. That's easy. But I really love this because right across from this office is a guest suite. So you have a room, closet, and a full bath. So I just want to bring this up because I've had quite a few of you reach out and you have your in-laws or your parents moving in. If you didn't need that office, this would be a really great mother-in-law suite so that she can have, or he can have, their bedroom, and then you could make that into a nice separate living room. So it's kind of like their own wing of the house. Of course, you don't have to use it that way, but the way the world is moving and we're doing a lot of multi-generational living, this is a great option and a great floor plan for that. And then you have the full bath in here. All right, so we come out in this hallway and you're back in the main hallway. I do want to point out how wide it is. It's very spacious. You don't feel cramped and small. You have a coat closet on the entryway, imagine that. And then when you come in here, you have this hallway, which gives you your laundry room, half bath directly across. What do you guys think of that wallpaper? It's a little busy, but for a cute little half bath, it's pretty cute. Then you have a full bath. And then 2 bedrooms. They're great size bedrooms. I do want to point out these doors are 8-foot doors with the 6 panels in. That is a great upgrade. Not every builder will give you the 8-foot doors, especially in this price point. So that's a win. Now we're going to go back out to the hallway and show you this amazing living room space. All right, so we come back through this hallway and it opens up to this living space. You've got gorgeous tray ceilings, and they even put a herringbone pattern with wood. It's very pretty, very elegant. It does feel a little dark in here today because it is nasty outside. So we don't have that natural light that we normally would see coming into this space. So keep that in mind. Then you have this amazing kitchen. Look how big this island is. This is huge. And honestly, I don't even know if you need a dining room behind me because this island is so big, you could fit your whole family on this thing. It's pretty amazing. But you have the two-tone. So this is your white cabinets, and then your island is that beautiful wood that I love so much. We're seeing more and more of the hardware like this at the models. What do you guys think of that hardware? It is gas cooking, of course, and check out this butler's pantry. It has a pocket door so you can hide your pantry. But what a great coffee station. And to hide all your big appliances too, right? Your crock pot. In my case, it would be my Ninja. Do all things with my Ninja. It's wonderful. It's a crock pot, it's a pressure cooker, it's an air fryer. Anyway, I do not get any compensation from Ninja, but I really do love their products. All right, so you've got a great big dining room here. We're not really seeing a whole lot of formal dining rooms and then, eat-in kitchen dining rooms. It's kind of a waste of space these days. So they've made it both, really. Like, this is big enough to be a formal dining room. You could add some cabinets for a buffet over there as well. They've done a beautiful little bay window over there. So they also did the tray ceilings in here with the wood paneling on the ceiling. Beautiful accent. It really does play really well with the floors in here. So let's go check out this gorgeous primary bedroom. All right, so this primary bedroom is right off the living room. It is separate from all the other bedrooms in the home, so it is really like a retreat. You have the tray ceilings in here. It just gives you that extra height. Can never go wrong. They did the bay windows here. So you've got bay windows in the dining room and bay windows in your living room. That's always a nice touch. Just gives you a little more extra space and light in your room. And then we have a beautiful primary bathroom. Two vanities separate with a soaking tub in between. And then you have a nice big walk-in shower and then a great closet. Now with 2 bars, it doesn't feel like a lot of space, but if you did a closet design and added a 3rd bar at the top, this could really be a great closet. Let's go check out the outdoor living. All right, so you've got sliders here. Now, one thing I do want to point out is you also have a door on this side out of the dining room. So if I had to guess, sliders are an upgrade. It probably just comes with that door. It is a great option. That's part of a model home, right? They like to show you what you can do with your home. You have a beautiful fireplace here. This is wood burning. You will always have this option building. Probably a hefty upgrade price, but for days like this, it would be gorgeous to have that. But this is a great size covered patio. Now this lot is a 60-foot lot. So as you can see, this is a very large 1-story plan, so it does eat into the lot quite a bit. If you did a 2-story, you'd probably have a little bit bigger backyard, but it's all up to you. They have a 50-foot lot and a 60-foot lot. This is the larger of them. The 50-foots are just gonna be, the homes are gonna be a little closer together, 5 feet closer on each side. But it's gonna depend on the floor plan you want and your budget, the price point. So one thing I do wanna point out about Coventry, because this is something very unique to Coventry, other builders are not doing this, is if you find an inventory home that Coventry is building, you can make changes to it. Usually if you find an inventory home, they've already priced out that home based off what they're gonna put in it. Coventry's allowing you to find a home, let's say they just poured the slab, and you are looking at what they have designed, and maybe you don't like the flooring, or you don't like the backsplash or the cabinets. You can go in and make changes to it. So that's a big win, great plus for Coventry. They also accept offers. So this is one of the only builders that you can really have some negotiation power with. So it's a great builder. They're gonna be in here a long time. So make sure you drop Steve and I a comment if you're interested in this community. Let us know what you think of this house. What you think of the floor plan and the updates. It's really a beautiful home. So let's go check out another gorgeous model here in Mayfair. Welcome to the Toll Brothers model here at Mayfair. Can never go wrong with Toll Brothers. Steve and I are a sucker for Toll Brothers. Okay, I mean, just look at this entry. There's like, I don't even have words. Steve's gonna pan up to the ceiling. It's just gonna keep going because it's over 22 feet high. So you want a grand entrance, Toll Brothers has got you covered. So you've got this massive entryway, you've got an office. Now, the one thing I do want to say about this model, they've like taken all the doors off. So I don't know what that's about. It definitely makes it feel more spacious without doors, but this would be an office with a double door with glass in it. In true Toll Brothers fashion with the beautiful cabinetry, and they always just make it so pretty. But then you have a guest suite over here with its own closet and bathroom. Now take a look at this artwork. I mean, I don't really know. What do you guys think of that? It's interesting. I mean, very inexpensive to do, but how do you feel about it going on the ceiling? It's kind of weird to me. What do you think? It probably makes the room look pretty bigger. And you come back out to this gorgeous entryway. You have a half bath here, great for entertaining. And then on this side of the hallway, you have your garage access to the left, and then to the right, you have your laundry room. I do want to point out this tile. It's pretty cool. It's actually like a textured tile. I don't know how that would be for cleaning, but it looks really cool. It looks almost textured, but they give you enough space in this laundry room to add a sink if you want to and have that extra refrigerator. But then you come into this gorgeous living space. There's just not words. I'm probably gonna say gorgeous 500 times. Check out the underlit lighting on the wall. How crazy is that? Again, 22 plus feet high. It's pretty expansive, pretty phenomenal. Then you have this gorgeous kitchen. What do you think about this granite? It's very beautiful. I'm sure it is a level 5 or 6. It's stunning. And then they did the waterfall on the side, so it comes off and covers the side of your cabinets. Extra luxurious. Then you have a 6-burner gas range. This is definitely an upgrade. But you've got your microwave here on the side. and then a double oven. And then you also have a little butler's kitchen plus your pantry over here, which is a great upgrade. I really love those butler pantries. Kind of wish it had a door there to make it a little separate so I could hide my things like the Coventry model, but that's really beautiful. I do want to point out these do have the double cabinets, so that is most likely an upgrade. They don't normally give you double cabinets, but it opens into this beautiful dining room, formal dining, whatever you want to call it or consider it. What do you think of this light fixture? It's definitely a statement piece. We can say that. All right, so before we go upstairs, let's go check out this primary bedroom so you can see what it's all about. All right, primary bedroom. You have tray ceilings, beautiful windows. Again, models always put these beautiful light fixtures, but let's be real, you're gonna put a ceiling fan in it because it's Texas. So I thought this was pretty cool. I go, is this marble or granite? It's wallpaper. How cool is that? Wallpaper is making a comeback. So they did a half wall of wallpaper and really got those golds in there, which is pretty. And then did this texture. I know a lot of you are still looking to move to San Antonio or New Braunfels area, but some of you are looking for design tips, and that's kind of cool. So just putting it out there. Here's the primary bath. Now, I'm very curious what your thoughts are on this because Steve and I sat in here for a solid 5 minutes thinking, who designed this? So I would love to hear your thoughts on it. You do get the double vanity and a massive soaking tub. This is a very thick soaking tub. But what do you think of this brick next to this tile? And then they carried it into the shower. It's just very, it's not my cup of tea, but what do y'all think? I feel like the tile is a little busy for me, but they didn't ask my opinion. You have the toilet here, and then you have a closet over here. They do have the wood floors that are beautiful in here. All right, let's go check out this upstairs so you can see what else this gorgeous home has to offer. So on our way to upstairs, I just want to point out this because you have a floating, see my foot goes all the way under it. They have undermount lighting on it. So you have an entertainment center built in. Of course, this is an upgrade. You don't have to do it, but you rarely ever see floating entertainment centers. So that's kind of a cool feature. Especially if you don't have little kids. If you have kids that are in elementary, I could totally see them hanging on that, so maybe not the best option, but it's very beautiful and it just adds to the element of lighting that they have in here. Let's go check up upstairs. All right, so upstairs you have a game room this way. Steve's gonna pan back around, follow me in here. And you have a media room. No windows. There would be doors there. They're not, but great big media room. And in this one, they've added a wet bar. Well, it doesn't have a sink. You could probably add one in, but always a great feature in a media room. We would probably have a popcorn maker or something like that for the kids in here. So you do have, again, the game room. Now, if you saw one of our videos, I think in Vera Mindy, I bring this up, but if you're a big family, which if you wanted this floor plan, you're probably a big family. These are beautiful railings, and you have a beautiful view into the living room. And you have a beautiful view into your entryway. But if you really had kids up here playing, it would be very loud. So if you were gonna build it with kids in mind, I would probably get rid of these railings and put some walls to help the sound barrier. To each their own. I'm just bringing it up because I've had some clients build it like this and then they call me saying, oh my gosh, the kids are so loud. I never would have built this floor plan if I knew. It's not the floor plan, You just need some noise barrier because kids are loud. They're wonderful, but they're loud. So you have 2 more bedrooms over here. A bedroom with a good closet. And it has a shared bathroom. So you have a door here to the bathroom, but it also is accessible from the hallway. Keep that in mind. And then you have another bedroom with its own bathroom. So it's another ensuite. Very spacious bedrooms in this house. I do like the blue tile in this bathroom. All right, so now that we've seen all that this house has to offer inside, let's go take a look at the exterior and check out that outdoor living. So you've got your sliders here. It is 3 panels. That door is heavy. They really like the hexagon pattern in this house. It's all over. But this is a great covered patio. You've got the tongue and groove wood on the ceiling, which is always a beautiful touch. A fireplace, of course. This one is a gas burning, not wood burning. And Toll Brothers always, now they don't do this when you build, but they do have connections to do the patios after you close the way they do it on their models. But they've done a great outdoor kitchen with the flagstone. It's a little wet today, so I'm probably going to stay under the covered patio, but Toll Brothers is starting here in this community. They have both 50 and 60-foot lots. On the 60-foot lots, they're starting at $550 and going up from there. So you could assume for this floor plan, it is over 3,900 square feet. You are going to be closer to the 700s plus. So keep that in mind. But again, you've seen how beautiful this home is. You can do a lot of wonderful things with it. So let's go check out another gorgeous home.
All right, guys, we are here out at Mayfair, and it's my turn to speak. The beautiful Katie showed you some homes, but I want to drop the real estate info on you and the community info. So out here at Mayfair, we are in Comal ISD, and the tax rate is 2.3 before the homestead. Remember, you always file that homestead and take advantage of the tax advantage that Texas has for you as a primary residence. All right, so Mayfair itself, the HOA is $400 annually right now. That could change in the future. They just needed to get it going. And so the community center is not built yet. That's how early we are in this community. This is a 7-year project in Mayfair. So we are in the beginning phases currently, and you can see behind me, you have the builder alley, which is all the builders model homes. They all have 2 separate model homes here, depending on the lot size. You got 50s and 60s in here, but the HOA is going to have a pool, fitness center. It's going to have 30 miles of bike trails apparently running in and out of each community, running to the commercial. So you're going to be able to have golf carts, that kind of stuff. This is going to be New Braunfels' premier community in the future. It is a huge master plan community for the future and for the residents of New Braunfels. And I want to drop this on you right now. A Costco is expected to be coming in right down the road. I'm a Costco guy. I love Costco. It's expensive when I go to Costco, but I still love it. Anyways, all right, so let's get to the real estate. In here, we have 4 builders. We got Coventry, Perry, Highland, and the favorite, Toll Brothers. So that's in the phase right now in the beginning part of Mayfair. That could change down the road as we get into different phases. Different builders are going to be coming in here depending on the developer and the contracts he works out with them. But those are the 4 premier builders in here right now. All 4 really good. Katie and I love all 4, so we can't complain about those 4 being in here starting out this community. it doesn't surprise me that the developer brought in these builders. All right, so real estate is ranging from low 4s currently into the 7s, and that's on your 50s for the lower price points, and then on the 60-foot lots, you're gonna get up into the 7s if you're building like a Perry or a Highland or a Toll Brothers, you know, they're larger floor plans. So they're gonna have a range of square feet for whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for 3,000, it's gonna be here. If you're looking for 2,500, 1 story, that's gonna be here. So you're gonna have your pick of the litter currently, but at least you can get into Mayfair early on. We're in February of 2025, that's right. I'm in short sleeves and shorts today, February. Can you believe that? And it's predicted to get into the 80s this week, which is crazy. And another thing about this community is you're not gonna have to leave for school. So look behind me. This community, Mayfair, is going to have its own elementary school and its own middle school. And then it's also gonna go to Canyon High School right now. That's what it's slated for in Comal ISD. But if your kids are gonna be in this community, this school is gonna be ready for late 2025 into the 2026 school year. So that'll be great. I mean, you don't have to leave. Kids will be right down the road. You can drop them off, pick them up. All right, so proximity here. Take a look behind me. You can see Highway I-35, which is a major thoroughfare from Mexico all the way to Canada, essentially. So it's one exit away. You're not driving off, 20 minutes to get to your house. The highway system's right there, so easy commute, Austin. Stay tuned for that. Katie's gonna bring you a map video, but at least you can see it behind me, and you can tell exactly where you're at. And community-wise, in the beginning phases, obviously, this has a long ways to go. So you can see behind me, lots of real estate, gonna be lots of homes, beautiful community. You're also gonna have a bunch of commercial coming in over the years. So you're gonna be able to go eat, 5 minutes away from you, take your golf cart to the restaurant. Fun communities like that. All right, so stay tuned. Katie's gonna walk you through some more beautiful model homes and then finish up with the map video so you can see exactly where we're at in the community, or where the community lies in New Braunfels and the highway system. All right, let's go.
All right, welcome to the Perry model here in Mayfair. This is a gorgeous one. It's a very common floor plan for Perry, so you might have seen it on one of our other videos, but if not, you're gonna love it. You've got an office right off to the side. Of course, those cabinets are considered an upgrade, but you can always add them. And then your entryway, you've got your high tray ceilings. Now you can add whatever you want in there. I've seen some people add tile, tongue and groove wood. You can make it pop. You can add a chandelier, all those pretty things. So you've got your garage would be this way. On this side, you have 2 bedrooms. Then you have a full bath. And the second bedroom. Great space, walk-in closets. Now, when you come out of this hallway, you do have, keep in mind they did this extra little decoration on the wall. This is a great touch, especially if you're going to sell your home. But you have a flex room, media room here. It's very dark. That would be the goal of a media room. But they even did black switches. And then these are speakers, so they did surround sound in here. Just some nice little touches, but beautiful chandelier. Again, you could put one at the front or right here. And then you have your laundry room down this hallway and a guest suite, which would be your 3rd bedroom. with its full bath with a little penny tile. It's cute. I do like this suite because it is so far removed from the rest of the house. Like on the other side of this, you have your media room and your garage. So this is a very private space. You do have a little coat closet or linen closet. And then off this hallway opens up into your grand entertainment space. So you've got your formal dining and living room. You've got a fireplace. Now with Perry, you can choose whether you want it to be gas, wood burning, or just a gas electric. Those are really cute. They did tile it to the ceiling, which is nice. And then you come into this gorgeous kitchen. Now, what do you guys think about this granite? So I thought it was leathered. It's not. She called it honed. So it looks like this leather texture, but it feels smooth. I really like it. It's growing on me. So you've got your pantry here. Of course, all corner pantries are kind of the same space. All right, so you always get lots of cabinet space with Perry. You even got lots of drawers. And of course, in the design center, you can choose how many drawers. I would go drawer crazy because I love drawers. But you have an eat-in kitchen here. This is small. It's meant to be intimate. You have your formal dining on the other side of the living room. But one of my favorite things about this floor plan is you can call it a butler pantry if you want. I'm gonna call it a coffee station because I love this. It is right outside the primary bedroom. So they carried in the granite over here, but having coffee right here would be great for me. Steve wasn't a fan. What do you guys think having that coffee bar or butler's pantry right off your primary? Curious what you guys think. So here's your primary tray ceilings. It's a very beautiful chandelier that you would probably not have in your bedroom. You probably have a ceiling fan, but it's beautiful. And then Perry's big on the barn doors. My brain had to take a minute there. So they have lots of different barn doors. They have like 6 to choose from at Design Center. This is definitely a more modern one. You have the 2 vanities on either side. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm loving this white quartz with this color cabinet and the gold. They're calling this the champagne gold on Perry's package. And then they gold framed these mirrors. This is extra to frame your mirrors, but all of this gold together, it's like refreshing. Feels so beautiful to me. But then you have your soak-in tub, a nice walk-in shower. Please keep in mind they did tile it to the ceiling. That is a little extra. And then this is probably the only thing that I thoroughly dislike about this floor plan. Curious what you guys think, but you have 2 closets, which is great, right? You always want closet, his and hers. But these doors, like one opens out, one opens in. Then you have a linen closet directly behind me that opens up. So if you're trying to get into things, you've got doors colliding. To me, doesn't make sense. But what do you guys think? Is it something you would be able to overlook? It's a long closet, good space. I might be able to overlook it if I could have all this beauty in this bathroom. I just love the golds. All right, so that's the primary. Let's go take a look at the outdoor living. All right, so you have these sliding doors. These are 3-panel. They're not near as heavy as Toll Brothers, I'll tell you that. I do want to point out they continued the tile from inside the home onto the patio. It really helps on, not so cold of a day today. If you were to really open this up and have your outdoor living, it really feels like one space because your flooring is all the same. But this is a great covered patio. They made use of the yard with a little putting range. They turfed it. Steve would be out here all the time on that putting range. I'll tell you that right now. But this is a great floor plan. Perry's also building on 50s and 60s. Now you can expect on the 50s, 50-foot lots for Perry, you're gonna be anywhere from upper 4s, but once you go to design, you're gonna be 5s. So 5s to 650. And then when you come over here into the 60-foot lots, like this floor plan is over 2,900 square feet for a 1-story. So it is a very large 1-story, eats up most of the lot. It's very wide, so it's gotta fit on a 60-foot lot. You can expect to be in the high 6s into the 7s and possibly the 8s, depending on your finish outs. But you really can't go wrong. I know I say this a lot, but every single one of these builders, Steve and I wouldn't be bringing you these builders if we didn't have trust and believe in these builders. They build great homes. They have great reputations. So that's what we have for you for Perry. If you liked this one, drop a comment. Let us know which one so far has been your favorite. Next up, Highland Homes. Let's go take a look. Welcome to the Highland model here at Mayfair. Now, this is my floor plan, you guys. Every time I show this floor plan, Steve gets a little worried about our bank account because I want this house. Okay, absolutely stunning. Highland always does a great job, great entryway. They've done the tongue and groove flooring on the ceiling. This is exactly what I was talking about in those other homes. This makes for a really grand entrance. So right here off your entryway, you have an office. What do you guys think of this wallpaper? At first thought, I thought it was a little busy, but it's growing on me. Then on the other side, you have a bedroom and bathroom, so a guest suite. You'll understand why I love this floor plan after we keep going. Now they did tile all the way to the ceiling. That is an upgrade, and a great walk-in closet. You also have a linen closet when you come out of this bedroom. You could turn that into a coat closet. That's what I would suggest since it's right off the entryway. But as you come in, you have your media room right off this hallway. No windows, of course. They've added dimmer lights in here, which I think is a great touch because sometimes these rooms are a little too dark, but you add those dimmers, you can set your mood in here. But this is a great floor plan. I'm actually really digging this. This carpet matches the wallpaper in there, but the texture, it's a very upgraded carpet. It's very beautiful. They have the judges paneling all along these hallways. Just that touch of elegance. Now, if you do notice, they have 3 chandeliers all the way down this hallway. I love chandeliers, why not? So you've got another guest suite here with a walk-in closet and its own bathroom. So bedroom 2. The thing that I really want to point out about this floor plan as we keep going is I want you to notice how private every bedroom is. You don't have a hallway with all these bedrooms. Every bedroom is placed separately. Take a look at this entertainment's dream. You have a beautiful fireplace. You have a formal dining. You have my dream kitchen. So So they don't consider it a double island as much as I would like to call it a double island. They're calling this a peninsula and an island. Whatever it is, it's amazing counter space and I'm absolutely in love. I also love the white cabinets with the gold, of course. And then they have the brown mixed in, and this is a very chocolatey brown. I like that maple color. It's a little lighter that we saw in Perry, but this looks really beautiful. It's just, somebody write me a check. I want this house. Okay, then you also have your butler's pantry. Now, your garage is in here, but first we hit your laundry room. So this is an upgrade that you can do with this floor plan. You do not have to, but it is super awesome in that it is a laundry room and craft room. So usually you do have to upgrade to the craft room to get this extra granite in here. And then your laundry room would be smaller if you didn't do the craft room upgrade. But I don't even do crafts and I would be in here all the time. It just makes folding laundry so much nicer in my opinion. This door here would be to your garage. So this is the office for the Highland Home reps in this model, but what a huge, huge space there. This is the primary closet. We're gonna come back to that. But just so you see, the door does open up. Across the hallway is a laundry room to make life easier. So you have a half bath here, great for entertaining. And then you have your third bedroom with its own bathroom. And a closet. Again, there's nothing else other than the garage and laundry room on this wing of the house. So now you have 3 bedrooms, completely separate with their own bathrooms, just very private. Back to this amazing kitchen. You do still have a pantry here, along with the butler's pantry. I love cabinet space. I love the butler's pantry because you can hide all of those appliances so you can actually keep your kitchen looking this clean and beautiful because you have somewhere to put all of those appliances and still use them. Now, I will let you know the upgrades here, those glass cabinets, they are beautiful and they're also lit, and under the cabinets they're lit as well. Those are all upgrades. If you want glass panes, they typically run between 100 to 150 per cabinet. So just keep that in mind. They are showstoppers though. So coming back around, you have their formal dining, your living. Steve and I go round and round about what you would use this space for. I think they staged it really well, right? You've kind of got your formal living and your family room all in one big room. When I say it's an entertainer's dream, I mean it. Think of the amount of people you can put in here for a party. This is awesome. Okay, let's go check out the primary. Now your primary bedroom is completely set off. Back of the house, you have nothing here. It's very private. They did the paneling on the wall, which is very pretty. Whoever their stager is did a great job with the blues. It's not quite a bay window because they've made it square, but all of that window space is beautiful. Comes into this primary bathroom. You've got a tub, a makeup vanity. I love this with that gold frame. So pretty. And then you still have your double vanities. So you still have 2 sinks. You still have, I really love this because you've got space for your towels. You don't have to do a cabinet, but then you still have your drawers on either side. And to be honest, this tile is very similar to the Toll Brothers home that we took you to, but it flows better. So it really depends how you design it. It will flow better. This is your primary closet that goes right to the hallway where the laundry room is, but it's organized. It's very nice. Now, the other thing I want to point out is they did tile, Steve, if you'll pan around and up, they tiled to the ceiling in this bathroom everywhere. They even added tile on the outside of the shower, this brick. They laid it like brick, subway tiles like brick. It's very beautiful. It didn't work for me in the Toll Brothers, but it's working for me in the Highland. Maybe it's just because it's my favorite floor plan in the whole world, but let's go take a look at the outdoor living. So I'm gonna take you outside, but I asked Steve, and I'll ask you, which sliding glass doors would you like to go out? You have some over here, you have some over here. I'm gonna take you out this one. Gorgeous, super extra big covered patio. It comes all the way out and rounds around to the living room space out here. They've done the tongue and groove on the ceilings. You have 2 ceiling fans, but you could probably add a third over here. Not probably, you could add probably 6 ceiling fans out here. It's so large if you wanted to. This is a great space. You're probably tired of hearing me say how much I love this floor plan. I love this floor plan. I have showed it to you in Cibolo, and I have showed it to you in Bulverde, and now it's here in New Braunfels, and I still want it just as much as the first time I saw it in Cibolo. So this is on a 60-foot lot. They cannot build this house on a 50-foot. It only fits on a 60-foot because it's massive, as you can see. But it checks all the boxes. It handles everything. You've got an office, you've got a media room, you've got 2 living rooms, a massive kitchen, 4 bedrooms, all with their own bathrooms. I mean, it's just a beautiful floor plan, and Highland does it so well. So pricing in here, of course, this is the beginning of the subdivision. Prices are gonna go up over the years, but if you are watching this in 2025 and interested in this neighborhood in 2025, they will and are projected to be out here for 7 years. So plenty of time to get in here. But I do just want to put out there, the pricing in 2025 will not be the pricing 7 years from now. They will steadily increase pricing as they continue to build, and there are fewer opportunities. So with all that being said, your 50-foot lots with Highland are going to be starting in upper 4s, just like Perry. It's most likely going to end up in the 500s with your finish outs, and then goes all the way up to about 600. Now on the 60-foot lots, you are going to be starting in the 6s, and you can go all the way up to 850. It just depends. If you build this house exactly as it sits with all of its upgrades, you are most definitely pushing that 850 mark. And you don't have much of a backyard because these lots are a little smaller, but you have a gorgeous home. So it's up to you and what your price point will allow. But that is all the model homes we have to show you here in Mayfair. Stick around. I know this video is a little longer, but I'm still gonna bring you a short map video so you can at least see where this home is. I also wanna show you what the developer has planned so you can really see how amazing this is gonna be. Every single rep in here is excited. They're saying it's gonna be like the Pearl. They're gonna have restaurants, they have schools here, they have everything in this neighborhood. It's going to be the it place according to sales reps and what the developer has in mind for this community. So stick around for that map video and I will give you more information. Thanks guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't leave yet.
All right, so I'm here to show you on the map exactly where this amazing neighborhood Mayfair is. So why don't we just jump right in? All right, so here we are on a map. We've got New Braunfels, of course, right here. And then you have San Antonio down here. So I just wanted to show you real quick in relation where New Braunfels is to San Antonio so you get a good idea of just how close it is and how the two have almost merged. In between New Braunfels and San Antonio, you do have Shirts and Cibolo and Universal City and Live Oak all tucked in. So as San Antonio and New Braunfels continue to grow, they're just growing into each other and kind of, you know, merging all along that I-35 corridor. And up a little further from New Braunfels is San Marcos. So San Marcos is growing into New Braunfels. New Braunfels is growing into San Marcos. Really, this I-35 corridor going from Austin to San Antonio is just starting to merge. It's becoming, you know, one of the most heavily traveled freeways, as well as these cities are really growing because San Antonio and Austin are growing exponentially. So it's just the way of the world, right? When big cities grow, the suburbs attached to these cities start to grow as well, and they all kind of merge. The best example of this is to look at Fort Worth and Dallas. They were two completely separate cities, and now on a map, you really can't tell the difference from where Fort Worth ends and where Dallas begins. So I do see in the next 20 years, it might look like that with Austin and San Antonio. But anyway, the point of this video is to show you where Mayfair is in New Braunfels. So that's kind of a little brief overview of where on a map New Braunfels is to San Antonio. Okay, so now that we have that cleared off, let's zoom in so you can see where this neighborhood is. You do have your I-35 corridor right here, the I-35 freeway that goes through New Braunfels. You do have State Highway, SH, whatever. It's just 46. We just call it 46. So you have 46 that runs here and is intersected by the Loop 337 in New Braunfels, and then you can jump right back on 46 and go down. Those are really your main freeways that are a part of New Braunfels. This Loop 337 is really nifty and really handy. Can get you around the city without having to go stoplight, stoplight, stoplight through New Braunfels. So Mayfair is located off of I-35 over here. So let me clean up this screen and we'll zoom in even more. So you have Mayfair located right here. It is going to be this entire section right here, and it's even going to cut across I-35 and come a little over here. Now you do have other new build communities surrounding it. So you have a Lennar community here and you have a Brightland community here. So there are a lot of new build communities in the area, but Mayfair is one of the largest master plan communities. So you really have Veramendi and Mayfair for New Braunfels for your largest master plan community. This community is going to be huge. So as you can see, we'll zoom in a little further, but I did want to show you, it's located here. New Braunfels 46 is here. Loop 337 is right here. Downtown is obviously right here. I-35 comes up. This neighborhood is located directly off of I-35. But I will say they have done a really good job master planning this. When you are in the community, like when you saw Steve and I talking outside of the homes, you really can't hear the I-35 traffic. It is pushed so far back from the freeway. And with all of the details that they have coming with all of the commercial to come up in front of that neighborhood right off I-35, it really will cut down any noise you hear. So that is not a concern. But you are really close, like you have an HEB right here. The high school is located right over here. So it's right off I-35, Canyon High School. And then you will have the elementary and middle school in the neighborhood, so you don't have to travel for those. But overall, very close. The outlet malls are really like right up here. So your outlet malls for San Marcos, outlet malls, it's great shopping. Literally 10 minutes away, if that, from this location. So you have everything you could want, meaning you're not really in a city, you're kind of outskirts, and you're right in between San Marcos and New Braunfels in this new location. So as we zoom in, I wanted to show you, it obviously doesn't look like a whole lot. These are the only streets that they have paved with houses building. They are developing all of this It's coming very soon. This is the new school that Steve showed you when he was talking about the neighborhood that is being built, that will be ready for the fall 2025 school season. So they move fast on these schools. It is going to be state of the art, beautiful. They have not started construction on the middle school, but that will be coming. So all of that is there, and then it's going to come over here. So I wanted to show you exactly what they have, what their master plan looks like. So this is obviously I-35 down the middle. This is what I was telling you, how they have it on both sides. The majority of the neighborhood is going to be on this side. What I love about this, guys, is so many trails. So they have walking trails that will allow you to stay on this side, and you can even go underneath the freeway and come over here. All of these like greenbelt areas and parkways, they all interconnect, which is really, really cool. It gives you a safe environment to be able to go and take the kids or the dog for a walk or go for a run. And then they have all of this commercial that's built into it. So you're gonna have shopping, restaurants, all of those things are gonna be right inside the neighborhood. So you can see here, they have like a shopping and a grocery bag and stuff like that. Now there is word that the Costco is coming. I know Steve brought that up. That's a big deal to have a Costco within or right next to this neighborhood. So you have a Costco, you have an HEB, all within 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna have little shops, little boutique shops, nail shops, just the normal stuff that's in like small shopping centers, all within this neighborhood. So really easy access with elementary and middle school. And then of course the high school's just down the road. The other thing I wanna mention on this is every single one of these builders, you can't go wrong. They're all great builders. There is a section, at least there is talk of them opening up a section. I personally think this is not a fact, so do not quote me on this. This is a feeling based off the way our builders and our market works. I have a feeling this section over here on the other side of I-35 is going to be D.R. Horton, so they're going to be lower priced homes that will be on this section, because you do have a Lennar community and a Brightland community on this side of the freeway. So I see that coming where it's going to be completely separate from the Perry and the Toll Brothers. All of those higher priced homes will be protected on this side of the freeway. And I'm pretty sure they're going to put a D.R. Horton over on this side. It just opens up and allows more people to be able to afford this wonderful neighborhood and take advantage of all these great amenities. So let's go back to the map. This is the community. So as you can see, just from where we were, this is all of it. And then it's going to come, over on this side of the freeway over here. But it is literally all of this. And if you remember from that picture that has a little lake, that's it. So I have heard they're going to stock it and have a fishing pond, but it's not there yet. They haven't even built out there. They're currently developing the roads and streets and water and electric and all of that for the next phases that are coming. So as we zoom out, I just wanted to hit again how close everything is. From where the neighborhood is located here, you are 10 minutes to the Sand Market outlets. You are less than 10 minutes into New Braunfels. You're 5 minutes to an HEB. Hopefully that Costco is right there as well. So it should be within 5 minutes of that HEB. And if we zoom out a little further and come down, you're about 30 minutes, 35 minutes into North San Antonio. Everything else, you would have to drive a little further. Like if you're going to the airport of San Antonio or downtown San Antonio, it is going to be closer to a 45-minute drive. So that is what we have for you. Just keep in mind, this is also, to the rivers. To the rivers in New Braunfels, 10 minutes. To the Canyon Lake, 20 20 minutes to 30 minutes, just depends which route you go. I would always suggest 46 and then cut up. But if you're going to the North Lake, then you might want to go 35 to 306 and cut out. Whichever way, you're less than 30 minutes to the lake, 10 to 15 minutes to the rivers. So you have lots of opportunity for those outdoor activities. And of course, Mayfair itself has the most amazing parks and trails and all of those things within this neighborhood. So if this is something that you are interested in, learning more about, or wanting to tour some of the homes or the inventory homes in Mayfair, or you just want to know what the incentives are, drop us a comment. Give Steve or I a text or a call. We would absolutely love to hear from you. We would love to provide you more information. If you have any other questions, we will get the answers for you. That is what we do. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. I know it was a longer video, but it is such a beautiful neighborhood and worth exploring. Thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.